Hey guys, Denise with Lazy K Homestead. Well, I'm still working on apples, and today I'm making homemade apple butter in the crock pot, which takes all the time and energy that you would have to stand there stirring on the stove and watching it so it doesn't burn away. So, this is just the greatest recipe. Kelly and I found this recipe a couple years ago, and we both use it to make apple butter. And you can use apple butter for so many things. You can use it for fried pies, on pancakes, peanut butter and sandwiches with apple butter. You name it, you can use apple butter. It's just yummy. So here's the recipe. It's I fill my crock pot up with apples, and you can see they're all and cord sliced and peeled. Okay, so then you put in 2 cups of brown sugar, like so. And a lot of recipes will call for allspice. We don't really care for that. So what I do is I have a mixture of ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. And I just go ahead and sprinkle that on top, like so. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And the reason you have salt is because it does brighten up your flavors. A lot of people wonder why you have to have salt in baking, and that's it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on and kind of push it down there because I have lots of apples. You can cut your apples in smaller pieces more than I did, but I just went ahead and used my little handy dandy tool. And since they're so thin, they'll just melt right down. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on high for about an hour to get it cooking, and then I'll turn it on low, and it will cook the rest of the day. And by this evening or tomorrow morning, whatever I decide, I'll go ahead and put it in a water bath can in pints. So see you then. Okay, guys, so it's the next morning. I went ahead and let my apple butter cook through the evening. Um, I got up early this morning and just turned it on warm. And now it's cooled down, and I'm going to put it through a food mill. Now, you don't have to do this. The consistency is chunky, but it is spreadable. If you want that, you're welcome to have that consistency. But I prefer to put mine through a food mill because I like it a little bit smoother. And if you don't have a food mill, use your food processor or a blender, or you could even just kind of put it in a colander and just smash it through with a spoon. But I'm just almost finished here with putting it through the food mill. And then we will can it. I just love the smell of this. Oh, the spices. You see how dark it got? That's the cloves and nutmeg and cinnamon. And the house smelled so good. Oh my gosh, it smelled just like fall. And even though I'm a summer girl, I do love fall spices. Okay, well, I'm just going to finish up the little bit that I've got, and we'll be back to can. All right, so I have all my jars filled, and I'm going to wipe where the ring goes, which I guess would be called the neck, and all around where the lid goes. So you want to make sure there's no apple butter anywhere. And it's also a good way to make sure there's nothing on your jar. I make sure mine are clean. I check for cracks or chips or anything before I put my hot water in. But if you do find that you've got that, you'll need to dispose of that apple butter, whatever you're canning at the time. So I'm just going to pop all my lids on. This made 5 pints plus a little bit, probably a half pint, but I'm just going to pop that in the fridge, and I will we'll eat that on biscuits or something this weekend when Willis gets home. He said he's looking forward to it. I've also got applesauce that I've made, and I'll have a little short video on that too. It's very similar to apple butter. The only thing is I don't put anything in my applesauce. I don't even put sugar in it because sometimes, oh, and these rings need to be hand tight. I don't want to forget. And just put it in your water bath canner. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, put these in your water bath canner, and you're going to bring it to a full boil. And then you are going to let it can for 10 minutes. It's kind of messy here, but so anyways, I'm just going to go ahead. I've got it on low here because I like to keep this simmering so it doesn't take so long, and make sure you have at least 1 inch headspace over your jar. And it looks like I'm going to have to add a little bit of water to that. Let me get you over here. There we go. And I'll add some water to that and watch it boil, and then we will be canning. I guess I underestimated. When you put your jars in there, it's going to bring the water up, the volume of water up, because it's going to raise the water. It's like if you're in the bathtub and you get in and you find the water level rising. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and let that start, and I'll be back. Okay guys, well, it is done canning. It has cooled about 15 minutes, and I'm going to take out this apple butter. You take it out slowly. Whenever you're taking anything out of your canners, you want to take it out slowly because it's got to acclimate quickly to the outside air. So there it is. How beautiful is that? Look at that color. It's so yummy. Well, I hope you guys have liked this video. I apologize for my videos. Sometimes the quality isn't the best. I'm playing with different ways to make my videos. I use my phone most of the time, so I have different tripods and things. So if it seems kind of crazy, it's because I'm experimenting. But I hope you'll bear with me and stick with me. So I'll be making applesauce soon, which is basically the same, but it'll be a little short video. And I've got some other things coming up. So I hope I'll see you there. Have a great day from Lazy K Homestead. Bye.